got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't feel glad that I can have this, babe. Nobody else you, nobody else makes you, nobody else.
Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And if you are here back because you're being here with me forever, I love you, baby. Keep on watching. But yeah, it's been a while since I recorded, so bear with me because I feel like I'm kind of new to this again. You feel me? But anyways, I just got my nails done, so I feel like a whole baddie, you guys. I feel like brand new. Anyways, today I'm gonna get ready with you guys, or you can get ready with me. Let me just shut the fuck up and get started, you know? So today's Thanksgiving. It's a Thursday. If I'm looking right here, it's because I'm looking at the camera and not here. You get me? I mean at the screen and not in the camera. So yeah, today's Thursday, it's Thanksgiving, you guys. So happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this. I'm so grateful to have you guys as my support system. I know that I can trust you guys when I post stuff out there. I just love you guys, and let's make this baby fam bigger. You get me? So share, support, like you always do. Anyways, today, and I'm like already getting shaky, guys. My dad's dad passed away, my grandpa, and we woke up to those news. I've never met him, you guys, because he's in Mexico. He lived in Mexico, but hearing my dad, it's like that broke me again, because I could hear the pain in my dad's voice, and that just like broke me, and that's why I was crying. So yeah, that happened. I'm so sad for my dad, but I know everything happens for a reason, and maybe God needed him. Now the reason I'm making this video, guys, is because I had a traumatic, well, not traumatic, but I had like a crazy experience with the boy, with the man. It was crazy, you know, it was crazy. So, you know, let me get myself together so I can like start the video. Okay, so I had a crazy experience with a guy. He added me on Facebook, right? He added me on Facebook, and 20 minutes after adding me, he sends me a message and he's like, hey. And I'm like, hi. Right? Because I'm being polite, I'm being nice. So that happened. And then, well, we started talking and everything, and all of a sudden he's like, where are you from? And what I told him, right, I'm like, oh, I'm from here. And he's like, oh yeah, me too. Wait, no, I'm lying. He said he's from Edinburgh. I live in Donna. He was like, I'm from Edinburgh. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then he was like, are you down to chill? I was like, yeah, I'm always down to chill. But what's chilling for you? You get me? And then and he was like, oh, we can smoke. And I was like, okay, why not? So I told him that I'm just gonna shower, because I had just gotten home, you guys. Like, I had just gotten home, and then I got his friend request, and we like started like talking like this, like fast, you know, like making a conversation. And so I was like, sure, just let me take a shower, because like I just got home, you know. And then he literally tells me, guys, he was like, okay, but like, can you dress up? And I'm like, what do you mean dress up? And he's like, yeah, like a girl. And I'm like, girl. I'm like, I'm not, like, it's literally 12 in the morning, 12 at midnight, and I'm gonna dress up like for what? And then he was like, and then I was like, I can go another time then if you want to. And he's like, no, it's okay, you can come like this. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna take a shower. So I go and take a shower, guys, and then pause, you know, I hit his way and everything. And then he lives 23 minutes away from me, you get me? And 10 minutes away from an ex. So anyway, that's not the point of view. Anyways, I get to his place, and then I pull up to a house after his house, because the GPS told me to stop there. And I'm like, I'm here. And then he tells me, no, you're not. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And he's like, I'm outside, look at the flashlight. I'm like, okay. So then I back up. You guys, he has like a big fence, like a brick fence type of thing. So I couldn't see inside, but it was dark. Like, you know, like he had no lights turned on and everything. And he had like a hoodie on. You get me? Like, he had like the hoodie on. And he was like being suspicious. He was talking low. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, where did I get to? And I was like freaked out. Okay, guys, so I'm in a bit of a rush. So me hice los ojos de voladita primero. And this is what I did. Lashes, I did this lashes, bitches. It has like 3 styles. But yeah, I made them. So it is the look so far. Okay, like I was saying. So when I entered the street, you know, I could see the houses because there was light in the houses. But I don't know why when I entered, like, when I got to his house, I couldn't see, you know, like, no puede ver el solar, porque tenía la brick fence, and there was like, he had like the lights off and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, this is creepy. So then he says hi and everything. He's like, go in, like, you know, to like enter the driveway or whatever. And I was like, okay, per. And so that was that. So he gets in the car. And we introduce, you know, each other. I'm like, hello, what's up? And basically, yeah, he was like super high, bitch. He was high as fuck. I couldn't even understand what he was saying. And I was like, are you sure you want me to be here? And he was like, yeah. So we only talked like about like a minute before we got into like the GOG 3000, you get me? But he was like, you want some? I'm like, I mean, I came here because you said we were gonna chill. And then he was like, yes. And I'm like, okay, yes, whatever. So we did our thing, you know. And then we cleaned up and everything. And then he started looking for his phone. He found his phone. And then he's like, okay, let's go inside of my house. And then I was like, no, I gotta go. And he was like, come on, let's go in. I was like, no, thank you. Like, I really gotta go. Like, me tengo que ir ya. And then I was like, I have a curfew. I don't, you guys. But he was like creeping me out, like, to that point where I was like, you know, I need to get home. So I was like, okay, bye. And he gets out the car and he starts walking to his house, but he left the fence closed. I'm like, oh shit, like, what do I do? And he has like a dog, so I was like, I don't want to get out the car and then like call him. And then like he comes walking back, he's like, what? And I'm like, dude, the fence, like open the fence so I can leave. And he's like, oh yeah, my bad. I'm like, no duh. So that was that. I thought I was gonna get kidnapped, you guys. But yeah, that was that. And then when I got home, he was like, thank you for coming, blah blah blah. I really enjoyed my time with you. Like, no duh, bitch. I was there like taking care of you, bitch. Of course you're gonna enjoy your time. And then he was like, good night. And then it was like 6 in the morning, and he literally texts me. He was like, good morning, mommy. I was like, I was like, I thought it was just like a sneaky link. So then I was like, okay, like, I was like, what do you want? Like, what do you want from me? Like, where do you want to get to? And I was like, I literally just met you last night. So like, you know, like, I don't want to see you again because I don't even know you. And then he basically tells me that he's down to like see where he goes and everything. But guys, I already know this. You know, like, I already know that when guys want something from you, they're gonna tell you what you want to hear. So don't be stupid and don't fall for the little games, because they're gonna tell you what you want to hear so you can fall. Now, did I fall? Yes. But take my advice, bitch. I'm letting you know right now. So I ended up going to his house that night also. And this time he was like, when you get here, we're gonna go inside my house and we're gonna be there because it's cold outside. And I didn't think much of it. And this is where everything starts like getting super creepy, guys. Like, it starts getting like weird. So I get off my car, right, because he's like waiting for me outside. and I start following him. Oh, and I forgot to mention the first night that we like, like met up and everything. He told me to roll up the windows of my car and to be quiet, like to keep the noise down. And that's where I was like, okay, like either he's not single or he's not out like that. So then I was like, what's wrong? Like, is there something? And then he was like, shh, like, just keep your voice low. And I was like, ay, calladita. But I was really like, what's going on? So, like, I don't know, bitch. I started seeing a lot of red flags. So I was like, weird. But I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So anyways, I start following him, and then the lights were off, right? And then in front of the trailer, there was like a house that they were building, but then like they stopped building it, so it looked scary like at night. But guys, I think there was people there, like, cause I heard noise. You get me, like when people are making noise, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, is there someone with you? And he was like, no, like I'm alone. Just follow me and stay quiet. I'm like, okay. So he opens the door to his home, and you guys, all the lights were off, like completely off. And I was like, okay. And then in my head I was like, okay, bitch, turn on your phone just in case. So I turn on my phone and I hide, and I like, le subo el brillo. So para poder alusarme porque estaba oscuro, estaba literalmente oscuro, no se miraba nada, estaba negro el lugar. So then he goes to this like sofa and he's like, here, you can sit down here. And then I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm cold. And he was like, all right, let's go to the room. So we went to the room, and that's where like he lays down. He's like lay down with me. So I lay down with him and everything. Cause you guys, he's cute. Like he's a handsome man. You get me? Like he was super handsome. He was so attractive. He was hot, and everything. I was like, oh, let's cut up. And then he was like, let's put a movie. So I was like, oh, pues I like scary movies. So he puts a scary movie and everything, and then he was like, all right, like you can start touching me. And I was like, can we watch a movie first? And then he was like, come on, like you can start like touching me if you want to already. And I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And he grabs my hand and he, like leads me to it. And so we start going at it and everything. Now in my head, guys, I had in my mind that we were gonna end up like, like hitting it. I was gonna let him hit. But then he got to a point where he was like, all right, like let me hit it right now. And then in my head I was like, I don't know, like what, like I know it's gonna hurt, bitch. You get me? So I was like, hold on, like let me keep on, giving you the $3,000 a little bit longer. And he grabs my hand and he like pushed me away. And he's like, no, I'm gonna you. I'm like, oh. I was like, oh my god. I was like, fuck. And bitch, he's skinny, but he was like so fucking strong, and he was like high AF. So I was like, what the fuck? You get me? Like he was so high and everything, he was strong, and I couldn't understand like what he was saying at some point. And I was like, okay, look, calm down. Let's start again. And he was like, no, like why are you being like this? Like, come on. I'm gonna do it to you, like I know I am. And I was like, no, like that's it, I'm gonna leave, like I'm gonna go, I'm gonna get my things and I'm gonna go. And then he was like, no, okay, you can stay. So he lays down again and I start going at it, and that's where things like calm down for a bit. You get me? So yeah, guys, like I said, everything like calmed down, like ya no estaba así como like being a necio. He calmed down and everything. But guys, the way his behavior like literally changed my mood like instantly. I was like, fuck no, I just want to be out of here. And it just like wasn't the same vibe, like I was actually enjoying, my moment with him, but then I was like, fuck no. So, like he finishes and everything, and I was like, all right, like I'm gonna leave. And then he was like, okay, like let me go with you. And then he starts looking for his wax pen, because he was, like he was like smoking, so he was looking for it, and then he found it. And then he was like, wait, can you stay a little longer? And I was like, I honestly can, like I have to go home. And then he was like, come on, please. And then he was like, you're not leaving me. And I'm like, what? And he was like, yeah, you're not gonna leave me. And I'm like, I have to go. And then he was like, why? And then I was like, pues I have a house I have to get to, you get me? And he like takes off his pants again and he's like, come on, like again, like just one more time. I was like, I mean, okay, whatever, just as long as, you know, he shuts the fuck up and I can go home. So, you know, like I start again, bitch, like again. But guys, that's what happened. And then like that second time, you know, we finished again. And then I was like, alright, that's it, I'm like actually going home now. So he walks me outside and everything and I leave. And then I get home and I don't know why I got the feeling to check like our messages, and he unfriended me. Like he unfriended me, you guys. I was like, oh, okay. So that was that. But I mean, I get he got like butthurt because I told him no. But guys, if I didn't feel like comfortable last minute about, you know, going farther and doing something else, that's my decision. It's my body, you get me? So if he got butthurt, ni modo. Ni modo. But I mean, I don't know. But also for you, bebes, if that something like that ever happens to you, if you say no, it's no. Don't be like me and don't stay there. Leave. You get me? Like leave. No matter the situation, you leave, because it's your choice. You get me? If you don't wanna fuck, you don't wanna fuck. Period. So yeah, that was like the crazy story. He unfriended me, and then right now in the morning he had the audacity to text me, and he's like, hey, did I leave like my charger in your car? And I'm like, bro, that's how high you were. You didn't even get in my freaking car. You didn't even get in my car. So I was like, so you lost. I was like, you lost it, homeboy, because he's not in my car. No está en mi carro. Lo perdiste. It was so crazy. So yeah, you guys, that was the chisme, and this is the look that I did getting ready with you guys. So I learned my lesson, and I hope you guys can learn like a little bit from this too. Don't be mean with people you don't know, you guys, because of these reasons and stuff that can happen out there, you know. But yeah, this is the look. Also, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment down below. And don't forget to press the bell for notifications so you can know when I upload a next video. I'm not sure if I'm ending the video here, but if in case I continue vlogging of what I'm gonna do later at night, you can keep on watching, or you can leave if you want to leave already. And anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I love you all forever, and thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, and stay safe. Bye, guys.